The California Supreme Court deciding to allow a convicted child sex offender to live near a home school.
To find out more on this, your reporter covering Stanislaus County, Nina Burns, joins us in Turlock, getting answers on the latest in this case. Nina.
Marley and Tony, Kevin Gray's child sex crimes date back to 1974, admitting he's molested up to 50 children and exposed himself over 1,000 times to children under the age of 11. I spoke to neighbors and the DA's office in Stanislaus County about how this case made it to the California Supreme Court.
It's going to be hard.
Tonette Peterson, a resident on Central Avenue, just 3 miles from Turlock city limits, says she and other neighbors are devastated following the news the California Supreme Court is allowing convicted child sex offender Kevin Gray to reside.
I just can't believe they open it up again, saying that we're trying to let it go through. Especially when we put so much effort in.
Peterson and others protesting last year when Gray was set to be released on the street. A motion filed by Stanislaus County DA's office stopped that. In November, the state's 5th District Court of Appeal upholding that verdict, saying this area is too close to a homeschool.
This is a small neighborhood, and like I say, the third house has kids.
But in December, that ruling went up to the California Supreme Court with the help of Attorney General Rob Bonta. The 36-page petition argued the precedent that considers homeschools school institutions that sexual violent predators cannot live near, saying in part, does a student's participation in a public school remote independent study program transform the student's home into a public or private school providing instruction? Just yesterday, the California Supreme Court agreeing with that petition with no written opinion. The California Supreme Court will now send this to the Court of Appeals, and from there it can either go to Stanislaus County or back to the California Supreme Court. I'll send it back to you guys.